Hello viewer, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is your weekly love reading. So for those of you who are joining me for this weekend when it is being put out, happy Halloween. So we're calling in divine masculine and divine feminine energies to see where each energy is and what's the connecting energy externally, internally, and then also shadow work as well. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the energies could be reflecting your own personal masculine and feminine energies as well as maybe somebody around you. So sometimes energies gets a little mixed up, but you know, if that energy is coming forward, it just means that there's something that you need to work on with that other energy. Okay, there's a reason why the energy is in your life. Okay, so we're going to start with the tarot deck here. And we're going to look at just on the outside of the energies of divine masculine and feminine. And when I say that, it's kind of like what energy are each of them showing off into the world? Like what are the things that they're open about to the people around them that's going on in their lives, okay? If I could actually shuffle. So we'll always start with the feminines, of course, because they always start the journey first. Let's do one more. Okay, so Spirit, can I get 2 cards? Let me know what the divine feminine is going through right now. 4 of Swords, healing, recovering, grounded, Queen of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's some good energy right there. She's in her own power. She feels stable, confident, stable in her finances, but also within her own health as well, because Pentacle energy is not only about money, it's also about the physical body as well. So she's really focused on her healing. As you can see, her energy is pointing towards the 4 of Swords. So she's really taking her time to work through her communication, mental state, all those kinds of things, and really just empowering herself to move forward. Okay, so let's look over to the masculine side, please. What's 2 energies to come forward? So we have the Lover's card in reverse for the masculine. Can I get 1 more card, please? Thank you. Ace of Cups. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Gemini. You don't have to. For the feminine energy, you could be dealing with a earth sign. You don't have to be, but obviously that's very present here. Okay, so the masculine energy, and I'm not going to say he or she, I'm just going to say masculine and feminine, because energy is energy. You know, my birth chart says that I have more masculine energy than feminine, even though I am a female, all the way through and through. So it's just how you relate to it, right? So the masculine energy is very closed off to their emotions, closed off to loving themselves, loving other people. They're in a really rough spot right now. There's something blocking them, and I'm hoping that when we go down to the shadow work, hopefully that will show what's going on. So now we're going to look at the connecting energy here. Spirit, can I get 1 card? What's you give me some energy here. Just 1 card to tell me what's going on energetically between the 2. Are they connected, not connected? What's going on here? How do we connect these cards? Knight of Cups, interesting. So you could be dealing with a water sign, or you're really both dealing with your emotions right now. Obviously one is closed off and one is not. One is healing them. But somebody wants to come forward and offer themselves romantically. So like it's kind of like you both know who each other is, but the masculine is trying to catch up with the feminine. So bottom of the deck, overall energy, there's there's no, emotionally, you guys are pretty stable. You're not too worried about where you're at emotionally right now, meaning you're pretty content with where you're at. Even though the masculine is closed off and the feminine is healing, you guys are really just kind of in your own corners right now. And that's okay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You know that you have each other, you will have each other eventually, but right now you're focusing on yourselves. All right. So let's move on to my Twin Flame Journey Tarot deck by Mystic Moon Oracle. And this deck, what we'll do is, let's just go below the surface of these energies. what's something that they're working on right now? Or thinking about, or, you know, maybe writing in their journals, or talking to their therapist or their friends. What's the energy? What's that energy? So let's start with the feminine as always. Can I get 2 cards, please? Spirit, for the feminine, please. 8 of Cups and the Page of Cups, evolving, message of love. Look at that. I mean, if that doesn't verify that, just the connection energy alone, yeah, she's really evolving, learning to love herself and those around her and the people that brought her to this point in her journey. Sorry, I said her and I said I wouldn't. Sorry. The feminine, they interesting. Yeah, it's all about emotions underneath everything. So on the outside, people are seeing that she's healing. Maybe, I did it again. Sorry. The feminine might be, you know, let's say the feminine is seeing, or the left side is seeing a therapist. So on the outside, when people ask her, I did it again. Sorry. I guess it's just gonna happen. Asking her, you know, how therapy's going. Let's go with that. So she's telling people, you know, I have this mental illness and I'm working on A, B, and C. But underneath all of that, what she's really doing is she's healing her emotions, because the emotions and a mental illness in our headspace, those are the same things, right? Because we have the ego, we have us talking, ourselves talking, and then we have our spirits, guides, whoever talking as well. So she's really digging deep into her energy right now, trying to heal herself on many, many levels. Okay, with that said, let's move to the masculine energy. Can I have 2 cards just below the surface of the masculine energy? What is he working on? King of Cups and the 3 of Swords. He's trying to master his emotions from something that was very painful to him. You could be dealing with a water sign. You don't have to be. But yeah, 3 of Swords, and this definitely explains why they're very closed off externally to love, because they're dealing with something that really broke them, and they're trying to work through their emotions. And if you see this is kind of a theme for both energies, and that's really cool, because we have the Knight of Cups connecting them just on the initial energy. Okay, so let's get a connecting energy here, Spirit. Connecting energy here. I saw balance, so that you're trying to balance your energies out. Just need 1 card, Spirit. Come on. Thank you. 5 of Pentacles, isolated and alone. Yeah, sometimes when you're going through this, it could really feel like you're alone. And that bottom of the deck, King of Wands, visionary leader, recreating that spark within yourself. Absolutely. So yes, it can feel very lonely when you're trying to heal yourself. You tend to spend time alone, as you can see the feminine energy with the 4 of Swords. She's all by herself in that picture. Okay, she's mending herself. Okay, so you're mending yourselves separately instead of coming together to heal each other. Okay, and that happens a lot with our soulmates. Sometimes there's certain things that we go through in our lives where we have to figure them out on our own, and other people do them together. It's just the way the cards roll, I guess. So now let's go into the shadow work using my Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. And see what's really going on underneath it all. What's the heartache? What's the healing? What are we healing from? Let's do one more shuffle. All right, for the feminine energy, what's she really working on underneath it all? What's her shadow work? Or light? It could be light or dark, but what's the shadow work going on? Really going on underneath it all for the feminine, Spirit? Thank you. Spirit of Saint Nicholas, and Spirit of the Lion. Leader, recognition, respect. So she's trying to gain respect in her fields, around the people, maybe the people that have hurt her. She's trying to show that she overcame everything. Spirit of Saint Nicholas has gift, generosity, and assistance. So Spirit's letting her know that whether she knew it or she knows it or not, she's being helped every step of the way by her guides and her ancestors. And they know that she's worthy. I mean, we already have the King of Wands energy here, and then we have, you know, a lion here. So that's strong Leo energy coming forward to verify. So if you have Leo in your chart, feminines, this is definitely a message for you, okay? All right, let's move over to the masculine energy, please. Spirit of Gold, wealth, status, windfall. So he's having to deal with money, and his masculine spirit came out, action, power, dominance. And then we have Spirit of the Clover, luck, abundance, and summer. Okay, so he had a very fruitful summer, the masculine energy here. Definitely gained pretty good status. Which, you know, if you come into money, you know, people treat you differently. So that may be their heartache, which was that they thought that they were with their person, but then they, you know, they realized that they were only there for his money. What's the connecting energy here? It's really good to see that there's not a whole lot going on in the shadow work. Oh, that's so beautiful. Spirit of the Snowflake, special, irreplaceable, one of a kind. You both know that not only are you special, but you know that each of you are one of a kind for each other. Like, you're made for each other. Bottom of the deck, zombie spirit. Interesting, we have zombie spirit at the bottom of the deck. Control, empty, and submissive for the shadow work or light work. That actually makes a lot of sense, because when you're healing, it's difficult to see past the pain, right? So you're going to feel like you're being controlled. You feel like you're being empty or maybe submissive because somebody with a dominant energy came forward and tried to control you, or tried to, Spirit of the Fox, tried to strategize something out of you, whether that's money or love, or maybe just respect and seeing their worth. That's pretty interesting. God, I'm feeling like there's something else that needs to come out. I'm trying to think. Bear with me. Let me find my cards. See if anything sparks. Nope, not in there. La-di-da-di-da. I wonder what that is. Well, maybe it'll spark something while I do the last deck here. We have Twin Flame Journey Messages 2. Also by Mystic Moon Oracle. Get some messages out for both sides while I figure out what it is that they're trying to tell me. Okay. Can I get messages via feminine to masculine, please? Feminine to masculine. What messages does the feminine have for masculine? There we go. Thank you, Spirit. You are never far from my mind. Songs are speaking to me. So she hears you in the songs. She knows that you're there. She can feel your presence. She can feel the love through the connection. Even though they feel isolated and alone, the feminine energy knows that you are unique in your own way, and you'll come when it's time. Masculine to feminine this time, please, Spirit. Masculine to feminine, thank you. I see a little part of you in everyone I meet. Oh, I know I made a huge mistake. So some of you have met. They look at your picture often. Middle of the deck. I thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself. Yeah, that happens a lot, you guys. Sometimes they reach out too soon, or they're tempted to reach out, and they don't. But that's because, you know, like I said, the masculine understands that they need to master their emotions when pain comes around, because they may even have been triggered by something. I'm still not getting anything from a deck. I'm actually going to pull out my Soul Growth Journey deck. We'll see if there's anything else that needs to come out from this deck. All right, Spirit, for the Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, please. Are there any additional messages for the Divine Feminine? Let's see, we've got Crown Chakra and Receive. Oh, well. All right, so Spirit's trying to let you know, as you heal your head space and your heart space, your crown chakra is going to finally open. You're going to be able to receive love and light from your guides, healing energy to, kind of complete the cycle for you. Anything else for the feminine, please, Spirit? Try to have some fun while you're going through this. Soul surfing, literally and figuratively, trying to find your own happiness. You don't want anybody, you want to create your own happiness, okay? You don't want when your person isn't the happiness part. You are. If you're not happy with who you are and the path that you're on, and you think that your happiness only comes when this person is in your life, there is something that you're missing. And this is why Spirit is showing this to us, that you're meant for more, but you're still healing from something. All right, Spirit's trying to talk to you through your crown chakra, and kind of sounds like you're not really listening. Everything comes with divine timing, feminines. Everything comes with divine timing. You cannot force things. You cannot move forward. All right, from the masculines, is there any additional messages for the masculine, please, Spirit? Okay, well, that card kind of wants to come out. Telling them to take a break from social media, so then, you don't see this person. You try not to, you don't want to stalk people, and vice versa. Keep yourself off for a little bit. Ooh, that's interesting. New moon and temptation. Okay, so something's going to happen around the new moon for the masculines. It's going to tempt you off of your path, so be weary. I believe that new moon is coming this next weekend. Yeah, you really got to be silent. You kind of have to ghost a lot of people for whatever is about to happen. There's people that you need to walk away from, people that are causing pain to you, people that are only looking at you for your money and not for who you are, like this feminine would. Okay. Anything else that needs to come out in general to the viewer? Working through abandonment. Can I get some more cards to clarify this, please? Okay. So Archangel Uriel is coming forward with his divine healing light as you deal with not being with each other for a while, but also to heal the wounds of the past. Some of you have legitimate father abandonment. That will come through with the full moon. Some of you have inner child. If you have inner child, spend time in nature, ground yourself as much as possible, and find the strength and courage to move forward. Okay. All right. To my viewers, thank you so much for watching this. I hope this helps. Hope you guys have a great Halloween weekend. Bye.